wait, something cool's gonna happen.
Hi there. Yesterday I had kind of a scare where I got the back bumper on, put all the sensors on, of course, and lights and stuff, and then the car says, you know, flash, 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 beep, and it didn't come on. It's like, cannot turn on while the trunk is locked. I'm like, what? Or trunk is open, whatever it was. And it ended up being just the battery was dead from probably the trunk being open for months. But here we are now. Got the back bumper on. It's polished down to the second phase. I need to polish it one more time, but I ran out of the juice. I'm going to clean under the hood because it's really gross. And I'm going to put the front bumper back together today. And tomorrow I'll be able to sand this clear. And I put some right there and right there. And I put some right there and right there. Right there. I think that's it. Oh, and there's some on the back bumper actually. Where it was, there were little teeny tiny burn throughs, but I felt like I needed to have some kind of progress. Maybe I'll clean up all this mess too that's all over the car. That'd be probably smart, huh? When it starts, it has an oil leak out of the oil filter, which I think is odd, but okay. So I'm gonna change the oil, and of course clean up all this dust, make it look beautiful. I called the original owner, and he acted like he wanted the car back. But I don't know if it was really the original owner. Could have been the kid that stole it. I don't know. Kind of actually, probably was kind of dumb of me to call him. But I found some information, figured out who it was, and did it anyway. So what I'm going to do now is put the grill in, all this other stuff, put it together. There's not a lot of room in here today. So we'll just have to deal with that. Okay? Okay. Here we go. The trick is going to be remembering how it went in, because a lot of it I don't remember. It's like a puzzle. So obviously that goes right there. Does it snap in? Does it screw in? Maybe that goes this way actually. Yeah, that looks right. I'm gonna drop this. Do I want to put that in yet, actually? Looks good out on it. But I still gotta sand that, so I don't want to put that one in yet. I think it'll be good to do this one. And not even these, because I've got to do that. I can do one side. I don't think they're different. Maybe. Maybe they are. So I gotta figure out which side goes where. Doesn't even look painted very well. Then of course the real grill. I don't know how that goes either. That's gotta go under. But that sure does look good. I repainted the grills and it looks really good. There's a black piece that goes over that too. I can get that crud on them, but just for fun to see, I go like that. I don't see how it could go like that. I have to go like this. Yeah. Oh, that'll look nice. Okay. And these, wherever they go. The pointy piece has got to go up, right? I mean, that goes on the back, but these marked for left and right? Let's see it if they are. There's some writing. It's too small for my eyes. And then these go, that's dirty. Like this. Yeah, so that'll fit in there. And kind of slide over. I think I'll go ahead and clean all this stuff up first before I put it on. But we're getting there. Go ahead and clean this one. I don't even know what this is. Is it? It's not Armor All. I'm just taking whatever that. Just taking the pasty white stuff off, which is what got on here when they were off to the side. Only got 3 clips right here. Snip, snap, baby. Like that. Okay. I'm not going to put these in permanently yet, but I can clean them. Although there's just a little bit less orange peel there, I'd let that go. But I'm going to have to sand it down. Okay. This one I can put in, because it's fine. So, figure out which one it is. That. And this goes in here. And that goes right there. Yeah. It's still pretty dirty, so get it clean. So we got right through. We've got my glove, big surprise. I'll use the glove. Get it clean. So this just goes on the back side. Those are those nice little clips. You're lucky. Yeah, like a little rubber hammer. It's basically satin black. Not quite shiny, but not quite dull. We could even clean out in here if you feel like it. So today is cleaning day, I guess. I still need to buff a lot of this too, so be careful. Not be able to reach places. Tell you what though, that grill looks great. I'm not gonna fasten this in, but I will. Put it like this. I love it. Snap right in. So that piece is together. Nice. It was kind of a very dull color when I got it, so it's worth cleaning it up. That is so almost good enough to leave, but not quite. Now the main grill. I bought another SRT logo and haven't tried to put it on yet. This sets in. Maybe I'll put those other ones in. Take them out first. Glad we're getting this outfit. Spin here and take back off. Of course it will. So I got one little complication. I got the new smoked out badge because I like it better. But of course the holes don't line up. So I'm either gonna have to drill some straighter holes in the grill, which is probably what I'll do, because I want it to be where it should be. Or I could, yeah, there's no or. I'm gonna have to just drill some new holes. That way it'll work. And I got this brand new Mopar official part. It goes behind the bumper, it's kind of to hold it on. And the other one was fine, it just was cracked. Like these bars right here were cracked. Probably not even from the accident, just, and it bugged me enough to where I'm like, okay, we need a new one of those. I don't honestly know how it goes, but it's a grill support. It probably goes on the back of the grill. So we'll get that in a minute. Break it. That would be nice. So, here's a picture of it. Official Mopar part. This we'll do later. I'm gonna paint this black since it's got a lot of overspray on it. Get that tape off. And we'll paint that same as I did the grill. I clean up the engine a little bit. Yeah, just to straighten it out a little bit. Got the grill mostly in. Snapped in. Not quite right now. Let's get a little weird bulge there. I have to figure that out. But things are going just great. This is after the last polish. I screwed up right here, so I'm gonna have to repaint that. There's still dust all over it, but here's the shine. I think the passenger side is not as good, like orange peel, but that's the way it's staying. So I'm going to respray this, and right here I think problem was I didn't put that stuff that melts the edge right here for the clear, and then when it was cured it had like a line and I tried to fix it and you could see what happened. So I'm going to respray that after I take the fender off and the hood off, after I mask them. Maybe mask this too just to be safe, because it's done. Except for I haven't third polished this top row here. That looks pretty good. Alright, got it all taped up. I don't think I'm going to paint that. That just needs to be polished up, and that needs to be sanded down. The bottom, I've decided to leave orange peely. It's fine. It's going to get scratched to shit as soon as the car rolls out of here. But this needs to be resprayed. So I'm going to do that curve and right there. So, yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to repaint this door because when I re-cleared it, I screwed it up. So I'll paint right here and right there, and I'll re-clear the whole door. Okay, take that down. Pretty obvious right there. So I'll let that dry, hit it again. Alright, it's had some time to dry. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna do one more coat so I have enough paint. I'm basically out of paint, painting on fumes. And that is every bit of my paint. But it covered it, thank God. Now we'll let that go for another 15, then I'll clear it.
Well, it did what it always does. It looks perfect. If we could just not screw it up, I'm going to do a very light coat of clear, and then a thicker coat, and then another coat, and another coat. I'm going to do at least 4 coats. 4. Alright. If I can do this, the hood is done, the fender's done, the back is done, everything. The rear bumper is on and done. The front bumper is under here and it's mostly done. I had to redo a little bit of it. But if that's done, the car will be done. And yes, I'm gonna have to start over and do 1,000 grit and 1,500 and 2,000 and then buff it all 3 stages. But the rest is done. It's amazing. Okay, so you can put the PPE, is that what it's called? I'm gonna put on a mask so I don't breathe in the clear bull crap. Then I'll be clearing.
Alright, the first coat is flashed for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I had to use my tape, it's kind of annoying, but I'll put some more on there. Looks really good. Let's see what happens. Alright, that's the second coat. It's just that quick. I don't want any runs. Gotta watch for runs. Nobody wants the runs. Looks pretty good. See any runs? The big thing I've learned is if you do a light coat first and then a heavier one the second coat has something to grip to so it won't run. Is there trash? Yes. But it will sand all out. Problem is, I gotta sand it again. The whole reason I had to do this is because I tried to spot clear right here and then you could see the edges, and I should have used this stuff, but I didn't think about it, and then I ended up having to paint the whole damn door again. But the rest of the car, except for the front bumper, is done. Hood, fender, door, rear bumper, rear quarter. It's painted and buffed. It's done. This may be a good wash and it'll be done, and done. So after this dries for about 15 more minutes, I'm going to do another coat. And I'm not going to pull that hair out, even though it's driving me crazy, because it'll mess with it. Okay? So I appreciate you watching. Thank God this car's almost done. It's a badass car, but it's driving me crazy. I want to get to the next project. I'm just tired of this. And I haven't even driven this car. I've had it 2 months. I backed it off the trailer. This is where it's been ever since. If you look in some of my other videos, you can see me starting it and revving it up, which is fun. But this car would be so much fun to drive, I can't even tell you. And I want you to make sure no runs. I'm telling you, runs are so much a pain in my ass. Is that a run? Better not be a run. Runs are what's ruined this whole build. Because I was chasing runs all the time. It's just not fun. It ruins the whole thing. But look how good that looks. If I could just figure out how to spray the clear and not have to sand it, because it has orange peel, we'd be done. I've been done a month ago. But I have too high of standards. I can't have it look like shit. And that's a good thing, it's a benefit, but it's also a curse, because I don't want it to look like shit. I want it to look good. Whoever gets this car will appreciate how good it looks. Or I'll just keep it. Bye. Alright, there's 3 coats! No runs, come on! No runs, baby, no runs! It's looking good! Uh-oh, where are you? That was already there. We'll do that tape quick. There was a little run right here, but I got it off with the masking tape. There was some smudge here, which I wish I wouldn't have touched because it wasn't that bad. So far, no runs, except for that one that I fixed. This is coat number 3. I don't think I'll have enough to do coat number 4. I think that's going to be fine. That's almost good enough to leave. There wasn't all this trash in it. Still orange peel. But I'll get that sanded up and it's going to look beautiful. I'll come back in about 15 minutes and do the rest of what I have. But there's really not any left. Alright, let's see how coat 3 dried. No runs, no runs, no runs. Man, that looks really good. I mean, there's not even hardly any except all this, but the orange peel on the bottom looks great. Like almost not even there. That's great.
Hey, good morning. So, I'm out here sanding this door. I had to repaint it and re-clear it because of my fiasco I had. But as soon as this is down, man, that looks pretty good. That's probably the best clear I've ever sprayed. But I'm going to sand the whole thing down to 1000, then 1500, then 2000, then buff it 3 times, and it'll look just like this. Then the car will be done. I'll finish up with the bumper. I re-cleared here. Still got some orange peel you can see. You can see how good the general turned out. It takes a lot of time, but this will be a good looking car. And honestly, the other side probably won't be as good because it's from the factory. So I just won't look at that side ever. This is almost done. I'll put it back on. You can see I repainted the grill stuff. It's kind of dusty again, but put the grill back on, bumper back on. This will be done. The car will be ready, and it will be for sale. So if you are looking for a 2018 Hellcat Charger with low miles that is professionally done by GEEKANDSON, send me an email, or you know how to get in touch with people. Thanks for watching. Bye. and see if any spots come out of it. You can see some, but barely. I mean, not like normal. Well, there's some on the bottom. Who knows? I may go back down to 800 and then do 1,000 again. For a minute, I think I will work on the bumper. Thanks for watching.